this is Debbie with the Crafty Diamond. I hope that everyone is doing well. If you are new, welcome. I am so glad to have you. If you are not new, welcome back. You guys know how much I appreciate you. I just cannot say that enough. I really do appreciate your support. In today's video, I have another WIP It Friday. And if you're not familiar with what that is, a WIP, W-I-P, is a work in progress. And so I'm going to be working on Cauldron of Myrrh by Diamond Art Club. And I've gotten not a lot done, I've gotten some done. I will have an update on my monthly update at the end of this month. I am loving the colors on this though. And so we're going to have a WIP and chat, which is my work in progress, and then I'll be chatting some with you, and then you are free to work on whatever you want to, whatever that looks like to you. So I am going to start in this corner here. This is actually the top of the canvas. I like to work from the bottom up, and normally I work across, but this time I decided to work up instead of across. So I'm at the top of this now, and I did decide to use release papers on this. Normally I don't use release paper. I will use washi and divide it that way. If I do use release paper, it is normally smaller, and this was Diamond Art Club's. I wanted to try it, and I've bought it, had it for a while. I've used it some, and I want to go ahead and use it again to see if maybe I like it better now than I did. And so far, unfortunately, I don't. I don't like that it crinkles up really bad. It's going to be hard to reuse, and it's only good for one side. It is not double-sided, so you just have to remember which side to put on your painting. If you put it the opposite way, where it has the Diamond Art Club name and logo here, if you were to put it towards the canvas, then it would stick, the paper would stick to your canvas. So you have to be careful. I do like the other paper that I had been using before. I will probably go back and use washi again, just because I do prefer that. I will tell you what I am using today. I have a Bella Art Day Nicole tray, and this tray is one of her older trays, but it's purple. It works well with this canvas, and I really do like it. I am using a pen that has a 7-placer and a single placer, and I cannot remember where I've gotten this. If I remember, I will put that down in the description. I know I'll remember eventually. I am using a pen that I have gotten from Amazon. I mean, it doesn't really go with this canvas because it's seashells, but I'm using it because I have the 4-placer steel on here and for the multi-placer, and I just didn't change it to another pen. I am using Randa's Crafty Corner Vanilla Shortbread. It smells really good. I love it. And I am using, for my washi for the bottom, I am using this from Ranger ink, and I thought that would be perfect for this canvas. And then I have my containers from Amazon, and I have those linked underneath my Amazon links. And I am an affiliate with Amazon, so if you were to click on the link and purchase, I would possibly earn a small commission. I just wanted to let you guys know that. It is certainly not required. It's always appreciated. I will be adding more links to that as well on different items that I do use. And actually, this pen was from Lazy River. I don't think that they're doing anything right now, but I heard they are going to, and I love their pens. And I am using a 7-placer. I have finally gotten to where I actually feel comfortable with a 7-placer. I do have a really bad glare on here. I may have to rearrange. I'll see how it goes. So first of all, before we get started on any kind of life updates or anything like that with me, how is everyone doing? Are you guys doing okay? I know that around here in Georgia, A lot of people are starting to feel the effects of seasonal allergies or seasonal colds. And especially us. My daughter is feeling pretty yucky. She has really bad allergies, and she came home from school on Tuesday not feeling really good, woke up Wednesday and she was coughing a lot. And there just goes my putty. Let me see if I can get this. And of course I have everything that I need. I don't know what to do with my tweezers. They should be right here. There we are. Okay. Already starting off with the issues. I may see if I can just cover that. I think I'll be okay. I think I've gotten most of it. Now my hand's sticking. I may have to put the cover back on top of here just while I'm doing the bottom so my hand doesn't stick. I think that's what just happened. Let me do that. Put that here and I'll work down there some. So anyway, she came home not feeling well, and so she missed Wednesday and Thursday of school. I don't know if she will be able to go to school tomorrow, but they're having their weekly trip that they go on, and they're going to a coffee shop that is run by peers of theirs or special needs young adults, and her best friend's mother owns this coffee shop, and she wants to go and see her best friend because her best friend no longer goes to school with the program that she's in because she's aged out. And so hopefully she will be able to go tomorrow and be able to enjoy it. She's taking quite a bit of medicine, so maybe if she rests, she'll be able to go. Will be your day, it'll be Friday, and today's Thursday for me, so we'll see. Okay, so I also heard there's like a stomach bug going around, not necessarily here, but in other areas of the country. I've had some friends that have told me that. Definitely want to stay clear of that kind of yuck. Hopefully my daughter won't get us sick. My oldest daughter, I think, is doing well. She doesn't seem to be getting sick right now, and she usually does around this time of year. It's always September, October, but the funny thing with us, we've had this 100-degree temperature, really hot summer, and then all of a sudden we are getting these fall type of temperatures only in the mornings and then in the evenings. So the evenings have been really nice. The mornings have been like in the 60s. And so that's really good for us for September. I think I'm going to have to do something about this. I cannot see. This light is, I don't know why it's having such a glare. But anyway, we've had these temperatures that's just very unusual for us in Georgia. And we are loving it, but in the same respect, we're not, because of how our allergies are already starting up, and we sure don't need that this early. And I'm afraid that if we're getting fall weather so early, that we may have a rough winter. And we're not really used to rough winters either. So I don't know what's in store for us with the winter. But this entire week, we've been in the 70s. And even during the day, we have gotten just as high as 83, which that is really good for us. We've been enjoying the weather. But next week, it's supposed to turn off hot again, going back up to 85, possibly 90. So we're still going to have some more hot weather. I mean, I know that we are. But it's nice to enjoy our weather right now instead of just absolutely burning up. But work is freezing us. They haven't adjusted the air, and it seems like in the mornings it's okay, But then starting about 10 o'clock, it's like the air just comes on full blast and we are all just absolutely freezing. And we've contacted our departments and the heads of the departments and trying to get something done. And so far, nothing. So I've had to take a heater to work. I even have a blanket. I mean, it's crazy. And then I go outside and I get hot. So I know part of that is going to be a problem too, because I don't want to be freezing and then get hot. I do not want to get sick either. This is like fresh wax I just put in here, and so it's giving me a little bit of a problem. I need to scoot those over. I don't want my head to get in the way. I don't just see my head, but I've got to move away from this edge because I cannot tell the way that I have this set up. So anyway, I am really enjoying the weather, as I just mentioned. Hopefully, we will be able to enjoy the weather this weekend. I really want to do some fall planting. I want to clean out our front area in our yard. We've got a really pretty island that also has a gazebo. When we moved in, it was already there. And so I really would like to plant some flowers and clean that up. And it was so hot this summer that I just couldn't do it. And my husband got out there and he worked quite a bit just cleaning up some areas and doing some other things in the other side of the yard. But it was just so hot, we just can't stay out there for very long. So that's something I would really like to do this weekend if possible. I think I'm going to move up this way because I can see better. 310s are hard anyway, and I'm going to single place these for now so I don't have to really think about it. So that will be my weekend. If it's nice and it's not really hot, we don't have any other plans, I want to get out there and start cleaning up that area and then going and looking for some plants. I kind of know what I want, and I told him, and so we've been talking about it, and I think we're going to do what I suggested, and we do want to have some trees removed. So we're working on that. We've called our normal guide that we've been using for a while, and he's going to come out and give us an estimate, and that will give me more area to work with. But then pretty soon the leaves will start falling, and that's when we really have a mess. We have a lot of trees and we just don't have a place to put all the leaves unless we burn them. And we only have, I think that it ends in September for our burning season. It may be the end of October. You can burn if you have a fire pit. So we do have a fire pit, so we could burn that way if we really wanted to and needed to. But instead of burning leaves, a lot of times my husband will grind them up and then he'll take them off. But with this house, we have so many leaves that he just can't keep up with it. He tried last year and he finally just gave up. And we don't want to bag our leaves because we'll have way too many bags. And then who wants to pay for the bags? And they're kind of expensive. The only ones that we can use that the city will take off for us. But that's the only downside of fall, is that we do have extra yard work because of the leaves. But other than that, I just love fall. Fall is my favorite season of the year. I enjoy the cooler weather. I used to love the warmer weather. I used to absolutely love summer. The hotter, the better. I think I was crazy. But then as I have gotten older, I'm not liking it. I'm just not liking the heat. I'd rather stay in the house, and I love being outside, but I just get overheated and then I'm miserable. And once I get overheated, I have a really hard time getting my body to regulate again. And so then I'm just hot for a very long time. I don't know what is going on here with my wax. I've been using this and hadn't had any problems. Always happens. That's doing better. Let's see. I love the clothes that I wear in the fall so much better than in summer, because in summer I'm not really crazy about wearing shorts. I used to, but as I've gotten older again, I just don't feel really comfortable going out in shorts. I don't know why. I just don't. And then I don't like wearing tank tops, so I usually wear a t-shirt. So then again, I'm still hot. But in the fall, I love wearing either a hoodie sometimes. I really like layering my clothes, and so I get to do that in the fall. I don't really like winter clothes, because with winter clothes, then come sweaters, and I am just really not crazy about sweaters. If they're like thin sweaters, then I'm fine, but I don't like the real thick sweaters. I don't like wool because it makes me itchy. So, and I don't like cold. So I just love the fall. It's just like the perfect weather. I love all the fall decorations, all the fall colors, the leaves changing. So what is your favorite season now that I've been talking about seasons? And of course, I love the Christmas season, but again, that's winter. But I just love the fall. And I don't really decorate for Halloween, but we do like to get a pumpkin. And we haven't been carving it. We just get a pumpkin, have it for decoration. And so last year, my husband said, well, you know, you never have, since we've been married, decorated, you know, carved out a pumpkin. And I told him that, you know, I never have. I may have as I was, you know, a little kid. I'm sure that, you know, my dad did, but I don't remember. And so I know when my kids were growing up, we didn't do that because my ex-husband wouldn't do it. He'd buy these huge pumpkins that there's no way you could carve them. And so the kids and I would just put stickers on them. I would let them do that. I would let them put stickers and use paint and decorate their pumpkin. And they liked, that was, you know, our tradition. They liked doing that. But they've never actually carved a pumpkin. And so last year, my husband said, we're going to go and get a pumpkin. We're going to let my youngest pick the pumpkin out. And then I'm going to show her and help her. And she's going to carve her own pumpkin this year. And so she was really excited until she realized that she had to take all of the gunky pumpkin stuff from the inside. And she said that was just really disgusting. She didn't like doing it. But then she got used to it and she thought it was fun. And so she decorated her pumpkin, and he helped her carve it because we were kind of scared for her using a knife. But she just loved her pumpkin. And so we're going to do that again this year. And we used to go every year to a place called Bert's Pumpkin Farm. And it was an actual pumpkin farm. We would take the little hayride, and it would show all the pumpkins and different things. And so we did that every year while the kids were growing up. And my oldest daughter still wants to go there. She really likes tradition. And it is a long drive from where we live now. But her and her boyfriend went last year. And I told my youngest, I said, if you want to go, we'll take you. Or you can go with your sister. And she didn't want to drive that far, so I can't say I blame her. So we ended up not going there. But I think we're going to go to a local pumpkin farm this year, so she can have more variety to pick out a pumpkin. We won't do that until October, but I just like to think ahead. And I am going to buy some decorations for the fall, I think. I didn't do that last year, but I think I'll do it this year. But once the weather starts changing, it's like I am ready. I am over summer. I'm over making anything that's summer. I don't even want to make summer cards. I'm a card maker for my church. And also for cards for soldiers. And so I started making my fall cards, fall wreaths. And then thinking of diamond paintings, I'm looking at the ones that I would consider fallish that I'm going to work on in October. And we'll go over that later, but I'm really just ready for a new season. So what happened this week with us? Really not a whole lot. I mean, the week before last on my WIP and Chat, it was long because we had so many things that had gone on. But this week, not really a lot, just the same stuff that's been going on. Our normal typical stuff. Let's see, last Friday, my WIP and Chat was on Thursday, so it came out on Friday for you guys. We ended up just cooking dinner at home, and kind of just relaxing, and we watched a movie. And then on Saturday, we've been talking about going to Costco. And if you don't know what Costco is, it is a wholesale, like a warehouse, but you mostly buy in bulk. And it does cost less than if you were to go to a typical store. Even a discounted store like Walmart, it's still cheaper, but sometimes you have to buy in bulk, which, maybe 2 or 3 items, maybe quite a bit more that you have to buy, but it does last longer, and most things are less expensive. And I had a membership for a long time. You have to pay for a membership. And then whenever I moved to where we are now, there really wasn't one close to us. And so I just let my membership expire, and I haven't done anything with it in years. And then now we have a Costco not too far from us. And I've been telling my husband for over a year that we need to go, and it would save us some money just buying in bulk. And then it would be less that I would have to go shopping on a normal weekly or, every other week basis to buy, certain things. So he finally started talking about it and decided that last week that he wanted to go to Costco and look around and see if the prices were definitely, good. And so we went, and I told him, I said, on a Saturday, it's probably going to be really crowded. And we may be there, for a while. But he said, it shouldn't be that bad. Let's go ahead and go. And so we did. And it was horrible. The people, there was just so many people there. It's a huge place. The parking, it was just, we had a hard time finding a parking space. We finally found a really good parking space, but we had to, drive around a little bit, and the parking lot is huge. But we went in, and of course they were packed, and then we had to go over to customer service to get a membership, and that took a while. And we were lucky because when we got there, they were not very crowded over at the customer service area. But after we had gotten in line and we were talking to them, all of a sudden they had a really long line. And so we got lucky when we got there. So we just looked around. He really didn't want to shop, and I knew that he wouldn't. I'd rather go by myself because then I could just look around, get what I needed. But we did buy a couple of things, and he was pleased with the prices. And so now whenever I go, I'll go on a Monday on my lunch hour, because I work from home most of the time on Mondays all day. And so I'll just go sometime on Monday, or when he gets home, he gets home early on Mondays, so we won't have to do Saturdays again. And I don't think I want to go back on a Saturday. I'm glad that we did go. We could see, what all that they had, and what all that we might need, and I can make a better list. And so that will be really good for us to be able to do that. I'm just all about saving money, and I'm really trying to save and to do better with everything going up. And there's just 3 of us, so it's not like we should be spending a lot. And our grocery bill has just been crazy lately, and so I'm hoping that this is going to help some. Just one more thing that I have to do. But that was our day on Saturday, and by the time that we got there and then we got all that done, then we got home, it was kind of late in the afternoon because we had some other errands to run. And so I diamond painted some. He worked out in our garage a little bit, And then my daughter was watching TV and talking to her friends. So Saturday was just a nice, after that was a nice relaxing day. And then on Sunday, my best friend lives close to where I used to years ago. And so we typically will meet once a month or so, because we get to missing each other and we need to, have our girl time and to talk and different things. So we met at a halfway point for both of us, and so that always makes it nice. We don't have to drive that far. And we went to a place called Taco Mac and had lunch. And they have salads. They have really gone down on their menu. They had a huge menu, and they kept consolidating, more and more, eliminating. And so their salads aren't as good as they used to be. So we were really disappointed in the salads that we had gotten. And they do have hamburgers and, sandwiches and, tacos and that kind of thing. But we did that, and we sat there and talked for a little bit and had a glass of wine because we knew we weren't going to be driving for a long time. And then it's in a shopping mall. And so we walked from the restaurant over to Books A Million, which is a bookstore. And we looked around there for a while, and I bought another book. I don't know why, because I have plenty that I'm behind on that I need to read. But I did buy another book. And so then from there, they have a little coffee bar in Books A Million. And so they always have different kind of specialty coffees, and they had their fall coffees out. So we both got a coffee, and we sat there and we drank our coffee and just talked for a very long time. I'm sure they were glad when we were gone. But the bookstore really wasn't that crowded. And so we just sat there and we walked around some more in the bookstore. And then we left there. But that was hours after we had had lunch, so we were both fine. And so we left there, and then we each drove home. And then whenever I got home, I couldn't decide on what we were going to do for dinner, and ended up, we decided on a rotisserie chicken. And we have a store here that has really good rotisserie chickens. And so my daughter works at one of those stores. And so I called her and I asked her if they had any fresh ones out and if they could put one back for me, and then I would be there and pick it up. So she did that for me. She had called that store. She knew somebody that worked there. And so we had rotisserie chicken on Saturday. We wanted to grill, or actually it was Sunday. We wanted to grill out whenever I'd gotten home, but it had been raining. One reason why I stayed over where I did for so long is it stormed there. I didn't want to get on the highway when it was storming, and so I just stayed there for a little bit longer and spent some time with my friend. And so by the time I got home and went to the store, it was okay, but we decided not to grill out steaks because it just looked like it was going to just pour down rain. So that's when I went and thought, well, I'll just go ahead and we'll have this rotisserie chicken today instead of on Monday. So that was a nice dinner. It never did rain, so I guess we could have grilled out, but it was fine. And then, thinking of grilling out, my husband has a friend of his, or something, his coworker, has purchased this grill. It's called a Blackstone grill, and he said it's a flat grill. I don't know what the difference is in that one and any other grill, but we have a grill. It's older, but my husband was talking about this Blackstone grill, about buying one, that his buddy loves it. They have a really large one. We don't really need a large one, but he is really thinking about buying this grill. And so I was wondering if any of you have heard of it, or exactly what is the difference in this grill as opposed to any other grill. But I told my husband, I said, if you really want it, and he's the one that grills out, I told him to go ahead and get it, just to go find the one that he wants and to buy it, and I'm sure we'll enjoy it.
And I could do research on it. I just haven't. I haven't really thought if he likes it. He did some research on it, and it's something that he thinks he'll use. So if he wants it, I just told him to go get it. And we do that anyway. We talk about it, and then if we want something, it's not like we have to have approval from the other one. But he was just asking me because, you know, since we cook together, but he's the one that mainly grills out, so. And we love to grill out. We grill out pretty much the same thing over and over, but he enjoys grilling out, and so I thought that would be kind of fun. We love sitting outside and eating. We did that every day until it was, you know, either too cold or it was just too hot at our other house that we had, and we had a screened-in porch, and I really, really miss it. I'm hoping that some of these contractor prices will come down and that we will be able to get a new deck added on and a screened-in porch. We keep looking at that, but the prices they're giving us, I mean, we could add another room to our house and it'd be cheaper. So it's just kind of crazy. But anyway, just curious about the grill. So that was our Sunday. And then on Monday, I finally had the time, or took the time. I've had the time, I just haven't taken time to go and get my nails done. They were absolutely horrible. I had this, it was gel on, and I could not for the life of me get the gel off. Normally I just go and they do it, but where I've been going, I kind of wanted to try another place, and then on top of that, I was spending so much on nails. I've been doing it for a long time between my daughter and I, and then this place has gone up. They charge you for a manicure, plus they charge you additional for the gel, and it was just gotten crazy. So I wanted my nails to, I thought that they were looking kind of bad, and they're brittle from this gel. And I don't have, you know, extensions or anything like that. I just had just the gel on, but it was really making my nail bed weak. My daughter's too. Very brittle. So anyway, I had that polish on. It looked so bad. I told my daughter, I said, you know, if you don't want to go, that's fine, but I'm going to go. Hers had all come off, so she was fine. But mine looks so bad. I'm like, I'm so embarrassed to even go anywhere. I've got some things at work coming up. I had some videos I want to do, and I have to get my nails done. So I did that, and I really enjoyed it. It's always nice to go and have something like that done, or at least for me anyway. I enjoyed being pampered a little bit. And then I ended up getting just clear. So I don't even want any polish. I don't know what my problem was. Usually I love polish. But I thought I just want to have just clear this time. And then I can do myself if I want to. I know I can polish. I have a hard time polishing my right hand because I have some issues with my left. But it can be done. And I don't know how clean these places are. I've seen some things on the news lately. And where we go, it looks really nice. It is a really nice place. But then I started thinking, you know, well, these other ladies thought that where they went was nice too. And then I started, you know, worrying. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and just do it myself for a while. And then I thought about getting Color Street. And I haven't tried Color Street, but it's just where you get the nails and you put the nails on, and then you just adhere it to, you know, your nails, and then I guess you just tear it off at the top, or cut it off more so than tearing. And so it's supposed to last for about 2 weeks, and they look, you know, like it's real polished, and then you just take it off with regular polish remover. So I may end up doing that. You have to order it, you know, from a demonstrator. I don't know anybody that sells it, but I'm sure I can find somebody online if I decided to go that route. That was my dog sneezing, so if you heard that, so sorry. She barked, and then the other one sneezed. They are inside. Usually they're outside, but They love to be outside, especially this type of weather. It's so hard to get them in. But this time of day, they're used to being in. So they were taking a nap, and then now they're moving around. So I may have to end up stopping the video and taking them out. Hopefully I won't. And I do have on this video, if you've commented using the secret word that I gave you last week, then you're going to be eligible for the drawing. And I'm going to be doing that sometime in this video, so be on the lookout for that. I will show you again what the giveaway is. And then also you have 2 options. So that will be, up to whoever wins. And then when I get to 800, I'm going to have another small little giveaway. But when I get to 1,000, I'm going to do something really nice. So it may take me another 6 months or even longer to get to 1,000, but however long it takes is fine. I just wanted you to be aware. But those of you that listened to my last WIP and Chat on last Friday had a week to make a comment. And so I will definitely do that before the end of this WIP and Chat. And I loved reading all the comments. It was so fun. And I commented to all of them. And then gave you until today to go in. And then once I spin my little random wheel, then that's when, of course, it will be over. Now that has a really bad glare. I wanted to get this up here. I don't know why the glare... It's very sunny out, and it's just it's a glare coming through. I hope you guys aren't seeing a glare. It looks like you're fine. I hope I'm not too close either. I have it down so if you wanted to look to see what I was doing, you could. I know that most of you will work while I am chatting. And that's how I always do with WIP and Chats that I listen to. I very seldom watch unless the creator will say, look up, I want you to look at this. And then, of course, I stop and I look to see because I have to see what they're talking about. So there is that. Let's see, what else has happened to us? Monday, I got quite a bit of diamond painting done in the evening. And what I've done, and I'm going to put that underneath my Amazon links too, in case any of you are interested. My husband and I have been married now for 11 years, and it's both of our second marriages. And so my husband really likes it for us to be together at night, in the evening after dinner, because, we both work all day, and then, we're busy. And then on the weekends, he has things to do around the house, and I have things to do, and we both have different errands to run. And so he likes us to sit and watch TV together. We've always done that when we were dating. If he would, come over and we'd have dinner, he would sit and watch a movie before he went home. And so we've done this ever since, we had gotten married. And it's just a good way for us to spend some time together. Even though we're just watching TV, we're still, together in the same room. And we like the same type of shows, which is, really good. So anyway, he doesn't like, if I'm not around, he doesn't like to watch TV, just by himself. He'll go out in the garage and do something, or go downstairs in his room and do something. Especially if I'm working at night, he'll do that a lot. So he whenever I started doing diamond painting, I thought, now how am I going to be able to have more time to diamond paint in the evenings? Because I didn't have a table in our family room. I didn't want to be in the dining room while he was watching TV. I knew that he wouldn't like that very much. He wouldn't say anything, he wouldn't complain, but I knew that, he wouldn't be very happy. And so I've been thinking about it, what can I do? And I had a small tray, like a little TV tray. And I did that for a little bit, but that was very uncomfortable. So I very seldom use that little TV tray. But then I started thinking I could get an easel. I could use an easel and just sit back in a recliner that I like or on our couch and use this easel. So I bought an easel. It was a wooden easel, and I used it for a little bit, and then the little part where you could raise it up broke. My husband fixed it twice, and I just said, forget it. This is not working. It's too small. It's not comfortable, and it's a piece of junk. So I just gave up on that. But then I started thinking I could actually use a lap tray. And with a lap tray, I could have one that's metal for the legs that you can adjust the height, and you can also adjust how, if it's going to be flat or if you want to raise it. And I've been looking, couldn't find anything on Amazon that I didn't want to spend, a whole lot. So I found one that was on sale, and I thought, this looks like something that I can use. So I got the lap tray, and I absolutely love it. It's small, but I can roll up a larger canvas if I want to, and I do that anyway when I'm working and I'm in my craft room, or if I am using my table, in my craft room, I do the same thing because I don't want the edges of my canvas, especially if it has diamonds on it, drills to touch the table, because I'm afraid that it's going to knock some of the diamonds off. So I bought this tray, and I bought it last week, and I thought I'm going to try it, see if I like it. If I don't, Amazon said, no problem, just return it if you don't like it. So I love it. So I've been doing that. So I'm getting more diamond painting done. And I have my little TV tray that I have by my side that I have my diamonds on, and I have, pins and that kind of thing. So I'm keeping one of my canvases that I'm working on downstairs so I can just pick it up and work on it in the evenings. And then I have my larger one that I'm working on, and also my Diana one. I have that one downstairs in my basement in my craft room. So it's been really nice. I have really, really enjoyed it. And I had a light pad that's small that I've had for a while. It's a really small one. And so I'm using that, putting that on my little lap tray. And then I am able to clip my canvas onto my light pad. And so I can see really well, and it has been just really nice. It's been a game changer. So I'm definitely going to start doing that more now that I have figured out a way to do that. And then once I finish the one that I'm working on, which I'm getting really close to finishing, then I can take another one that I've been working on and just put it downstairs. Of course, now I have drills in my lap because it's kind of hard sometimes. I'm busy watching TV, or I don't have much space, and I do have to really be careful that I don't spill the drills everywhere. I don't want to have drills all over my house, but that's been just really nice that I get to sit there and I get to be with him and my daughter. Sometimes she'll watch TV with us. Usually it's just on the weekends when she watches TV with us. She likes her own thing. And so that has been just super nice, and it relaxes me. I've been sleeping better. So I think that I'm going to start doing that, and that way I can get something done, because it's kind of hard when I'm trying to just work in my craft room before I start cooking dinner a little bit, sometimes in the mornings before I go to work, on my lunch hour if I work from home. So I haven't got to diamond paint as much. I did in the summer because I work from home. And then in the spring for work, we work from home because of the you-know-what. And so I hadn't really had to worry about not having enough diamond painting time. But now that I'm having to go in more on campus, I'm like, now how am I going to do this? What is one way that I can do this and still not lose my family time? Because that is very important, not only to him, it's very important to me to be, with my family, to be active with my family. I don't want to be in another room and, they're somewhere, they're not even close to me. If our house was situated to where I was at least close, then that would be okay. But my craft room is on a different floor than where our family room is, and we don't want to sit down here and watch TV. It's just wouldn't be that comfortable in the basement. Although I do have a TV down here, it's not that comfortable because we don't have really nice, comfortable chairs to sit, and that's just not meant to watch TV. And our really nice TVs upstairs are bigger screen TV. So I'm excited about that. And I will put that up if anybody's interested underneath the Amazon link. And then I'll also put up a light pad that I have recently purchased because I needed a bigger light pad than the small one since I work on so many large paintings. And I had gotten a gift certificate for Amazon, and I've been wanting to get a nicer light pad. And the one that I saw, I think it's an A2, and maybe it was one of the larger ones. I'm not sure what the actual size is, to be honest, but it is really nice. And I should have used my light pad when I am diamond painting and talking to you guys, but I thought it'd be better just to have the light, but I think I'm gonna start using my light pad. And I hadn't been doing that, but it does have kind of a glare, but it's not any worse than the glare that I'm looking at right now. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing. So hopefully that's going to help improve my diamond painting time. And I love diamond painting. I don't like to just sit and watch TV. I've never been that way. I like to have doing something else. No matter, what it is, I don't like to just sit and watch TV. I never have. Even when I was younger, I just didn't. When I was a kid, I always did something and watched TV, whether it was coloring or, whatever it might be. This kit does have a lot of dark colors, but goodness, when you see the purples and the greens together, and the browns, it is so, so pretty. I think a lot of people are working on this one, and this is for an event. I did not mention that. This is for an event. It's for two, actually. It is for Drills and Chills, and that is with Katie with Diamonds and Washi. And then it is also for Festival of Witches, and that is Lindsay at Emeralds and Fairy Lights. And so if you are not familiar with those two events, I'll also put their links down there underneath the description, and so you can check that out. But both run until the end of October, and they have, really nice prizes and things. I don't usually, for the prizes, I don't officially enter in anything. I just unofficially do it. I don't go for the prizes. Every once in a while, I will on certain events, but usually I do it for fun. And it also helps me because then I don't have to decide what diamond paintings I'm going to work on next. If I work on an event, I know because it has to be, for that event. So it has to correspond with whatever that event is. And so it makes it easier. And I have so many paintings right now, and there's so many nice ones and that I want to do. You know, every time I open one, it's like, I know I want to do that one next, and I want to do this one. And I can only do so many at a time. And I'm trying to get to where I'm only doing like 2 at a time plus my cross stitch conversion. And that one is taking me longer to do, just to get really started than what I thought it was going to. When I first started doing that one, I thought, what in the world? What on earth have I gotten myself into? I was really looking forward to this, and now I am like almost to the point of being overwhelmed. Do I want to do this? Do I just want to sell it? What do I want to do? And so I started working on it, and I was doing, at first I tried to do 5 of the 10 by 10 squares, and that didn't work out for me. So then I thought, well, I'm going to do 3. So then I went to 3. And 3 was taking me forever because it is very confetti heavy. And so then I thought, okay, what can I do to speed this up? And so then I thought, you know, I'm going to start with just 1 10 by 10 square. And then I will just build up to doing more. So I'm up now to 3. I could probably do 4, but I feel more comfortable with it now. It just took some time for me to be able to get used to it. And once I did, then I'm fine. I love doing it. It's so much fun, but I can't do that and do anything else. I mean, I can't talk to anybody else. I can't sit there and try to watch something. I really just have to think, because it is just a blank canvas, and if you do not count correctly, then you're going to have a mess. So I will show you what I have done at the end of September, but I'm looking forward to you seeing that. Right now, it doesn't look like much of anything. It has not started forming any kind of a picture yet, and it won't for a while. And I'm okay with that, as long as I can see I'm making progress. And it's the outside of a bookshelf, so it's just very colorful right now. You can't really see anything, but hopefully I will be able to shortly. And it's hard to decide what to work on too. It's like, I don't know if I should just work on something for 2 or 3 days, or get say I'm going to get to X spot, and then that's where I will stop and I'll start working on something else. So what do you guys do if you're working on multiples? And I did put a question out there underneath my community tab. How many do you have going? Do you have just 1? Do you like to do more than 1? And for those of you that like to do more than 1, how do you decide when to stop on whatever you're working on and then start on something else? I'm really curious to see what everybody does. And I'm working on this one, and then I'm thinking I'm going to stop this one for a while, and then I will work on my Josephine wall. And on that one, I do work on that for a while whenever I get it out, because with it being 250 colors, I have to spread out. It is huge, and I'm in the middle right now of it, so I'm having to really finagle trying to get to and reach to where I need to be. But that one is going to be finished by the end of the year. I already have a plan. Of course, plans usually go awry, but I am going to have it finished. That is my goal. I'm going to be really disappointed in myself if I do not get that one finished. And barring any unforeseen issues, I should. So I've gotten a lot done. I am rather pleased with myself. And the glare is not as bad now, so that is good. I used to film my WIP and chats early on Thursday mornings, but now I have a class on Thursdays, and so I film on Thursday early afternoon, and that's fine, but that is when the sun is like beaming through here. I may have to rearrange my desk or figure something else out in order to do this a little easier. Let's go with a green. I'm kind of tired of all these browns and blacks. Let's see. Kind of all over the place. What else happened? Anything else happen this week? Not really. Which is good. Nothing major, other than my daughter not feeling good, and I think she's feeling better. Gotten her some medicine, so we'll see. And my dog is crying. Let me see. This is not easy to do here. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be really pretty. I really like this green, these greens and purples. Okay. Diamond painting wise, and then we will do the giveaway. For diamond painting wise, what is going to be coming up is that I am finishing up working on Laloon. I am finishing that one. That's one I'm working on upstairs. I am almost finished with that one, so you will see a completion video soon. I'm not sure when that one's scheduled. So that will be good. And then I did a video that's already posted. That was on Diana on how far I've gotten. So I did that one. So that one's already up. You'll be able to see that if you would like. And then next week, I have videos going up on Sunday and another video going up on Monday. So my schedule is going to be right now, it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday for videos. And then if I have something, which I usually do, I will also have a Sunday video. So I'm trying to have about 4 videos up a week. Definitely 3, but I'd like to have 4. I did break down and I purchased the Diamond Art Club box, the mystery box. I was thinking about it all day. Do I do this? Because it wasn't cheap. Do I do this? I don't know what I'm going to be getting. What if I already have it? And then at the last minute, I decided I'm going to go ahead and get it because I like mysteries. And I think this will be fun. And so I ordered it. And I ordered it as soon as the email came out. I was paying for it. I was right in the middle. It was processing my payment. And then it popped up that nothing was in my cart. And this was like 3 minutes out. And it was like, it was Eastern time. It was 9:03. So I thought, great. I guess I didn't get it. Maybe I don't need it. And so then I went ahead and I logged out. And then I got another email saying that it was up. So I went ahead and I thought, well, I'm going to try again. And so that's when I guess they decided on the second mystery box. And I didn't know at the time that meant that it was a second mystery box. I just thought there was a glitch. And so I went ahead and I ordered that one. So I got the second mystery box. Of course, I have no idea what's in it. I don't want to know until I open it. It has already shipped. I did not pay for extra, for expedited shipping because I didn't see any point in it. And so it shipped, I think, on Wednesday. And which I thought was pretty fast. It will take about a week to get here. So once I do get my box, then I will share with you guys. I'll open it. I won't even open the box. I'm going to open it in front of all of you. So that's going to be fun. So that will be coming up just when my box comes in. My diamond painting Deutschland, it was stuck in Germany for about 3 weeks for some reason. And I had contacted them, and so they got on it. And the very next day, or that same day, they had it moving out of Germany and it went directly to Miami, and it went from Miami in less than a day. And so it was delivered today. They really sped it up, once I contacted the company. And so it was delivered today. I've never had to sign for their boxes. And apparently this one I had to. So I wasn't home, and now I've got to go to the post office and pick it up tomorrow, which is fine. I will go get that. And so I will have my mystery box up next week once I get I even have it won't be on Sunday. I already have Sundays up. It's already dedicated for something specific. But maybe on Monday, I will have that mystery box. So I'll have my mystery box, and I don't know if my mystery box will be in. I'm hoping that it'll be in by Monday. But anyway, I will definitely have my Diamond Painting Deutschland box in, where I purchased 2 of the new kits that came out of Josephine Wall. I won't open the actual tubes, or I will, but I'm not going to open up where the canvas is. I'm not going to bring the canvas out because it is double-sided adhesive, and that needs to stay in the tube until I'm ready to work on it. Or if I get it out, then I have to hang it up until I work on it. And those are going to be a while before I get to them, because I have one that's been hanging up now for almost a year. Well, since February time. And it's hanging up, and that's the one that I will do next once I finish the one I'm working on now. But I will show you, I know I've had some that's asked, which ones did you buy? And so I will show you once I open my box. And so that will be sometime probably next week, because I'm really looking forward to it. And I do want to purchase some of their other artists, and they also have poured glue. And I didn't even know that they had poured glue. I thought everything that they had was double-sided, but they do have some poured glue. And so I want to order my next sets. When I order from them, I'm going to order from a different artist, and I want it to be poured glue because I want to try it and see. But it's going to be a while before I purchase from them because their shipping is expensive. But you can, if you order 1 or you order 7, it doesn't matter. It's going to be the same amount in shipping or very close to it. So I'm not going to order just 1 because I want to check out what their poured glue looks like. It's going to be when I'm ready to order more than 1. And that's definitely going to be a while. I want to get some of my stash down. I said I wasn't going to buy anything for a while. I was going to wait until Black Friday. And then all of a sudden, Diamond Art Club hit us with that canvas, that mystery box. Okay, so I'm going to stop here on my diamond painting. And I am going to get my computer and move my camera so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm also going to show you what the giveaway, the options are. And if your name comes up on the giveaway, you have a week to contact me. You can either send me an email under the Crafty Diamond 1, it's a number 1, at gmail.com, or you can send me a message through Instagram. Either way is fine, but I will need your address, and this is also for international as well as US. If you decide on the physical gift, then I would ask that you pay for anything over $15 for shipping. I will pay up to $15 for shipping because that's what it's going to be. It may be less than that for US. More than likely it will be. But I will pay up to $15, and then after that you will have to pay. So let me get situated and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I have the YouTube picker ready. I put in the URL of last week's WIP chat.
I am going to filter duplicate users, and I am also going to filter comments based on a specific text, and that text is spooky, so that's right there. I'm going to go down some more. I am going to answer the question here and type that in. I'm going to get YouTube comments, and it says there are 24 unique comments, which is awesome. And then I'm going to start. Are you guys ready? Whoever's name comes up will win, and then I'm going to show you what the giveaway options are when we go back to my WIP and chat. So let's go ahead and get started and see. Okay, it is Mariah Clark. Congratulations, Mariah. You are the winner. This says, comment, congratulations for all the subscribers. Love your channel. Love the Halloween season for the spooky time of the year. So thanks again, Mariah. Thanks everyone that participated. Mariah, make sure that you send me an email, and you can also look underneath the description for the email. It's also the craftydiamond1@gmail.com, or you can go under the Crafty Diamond on Instagram and send me a message and let me know if you are in the US or if you are international and which one that you would like. And then also I will need your full information for your address, including your phone number. They want to have the phone number on whenever I mail it, and I may mail it UPS, so we can discuss that. But congratulations to Mariah. Now I will be right back with the prize. Give me just a minute. Don't go anywhere. I am back. Congratulations to the winner, to Mariah. The choice is either this pin, and this was from a Uniquely Yours Down Under, and it's brand new pin, still in the case, the plastic, and you also get, it is Hugo Hedge. This was an Amazon exclusive. It is a round diamond kit from Diamond Art Club, and it is a 43 centimeter by 33 centimeter. Never been open, as you can see here, kind of close up, but that's what it looks like. You have your choice of those two items or a $25 gift certificate from Diamond Art Club. And if you want the gift certificate, then that will, I'll just need your email address, and then that will go directly to your email, and you will be able to use that whenever you want to. So congratulations again. Thanks everyone for participating. And again, once I get to 800, I'm going to have something else, and it will be a little bit more than this. And then 1,000 subscribers is going to be another gift. So I am looking to move forward. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. And if you are not a subscriber, I would love for you to consider subscribing. I think you will like it here, especially if you've gotten this far. And if you are a subscriber, or even if you're not, if you would please click on that like button, that really does help, along with other comments that you make. That helps as well to get my videos out there. And again, thanks so much. I really enjoy spending time with you. I hope that you have gotten something done. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And until the next video, keep on crafting. Bye, guys.